Welcome, Soul Warriors, to Tarot Parlor. This reading is for those of you who have been fighting this unseen battle for years. Those who know what it means to be targeted, tested, and literally transformed by spiritual warfare and chaos. If you felt alone on your path, know that Spirit sees you, and this message is for you. First of all, deep respect for your resilience. I know what it's like personally to be under those psychic attacks, to be under the gang stalking, and to be isolated for control, and even have your life destroyed just to appease someone's childish idea of battle and war on your life. So, these aren't just stories. We've survived what other people can't imagine. And you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're not alone, and I'm not alone. Even if we live day by day alone in our own world, we don't reach out. Even if we isolate ourselves, we aren't alone. We're all going through these battles together because it is a spiritual warfare. So first, I want to share some cards that I've pulled to help strengthen this fight, okay? And guide us as we go forward. So the first card is the Emperor. And I chose this deck because the cards are so magnificent and a perfect example of Rider-Waite, I think. Very majestic and a good example of Rider-Waite. So the Emperor stands for being strong. Your experiences have built an unbreakable core within you. You've learned boundaries, discernment, how to command your energy, how to say no and mean it. You're a fortress now, and what once hurt you now empowers you. What once scared you, you now realize is ridiculous and better left out of your energy zone. So I wanted to pull this deck called the Vision Quest Tarot. Sorry about that. To show kind of a Native American version. Of course, this is written in Rider-Waite as well, but I want to bring this forward with these cards as well to bring some more earth healing to what we've gone through. And here we have the grandfather. And he's in his war bonnet, okay? And he's carrying his staff here with his feather. And this is extremely important. This staff with the feather alone is super important. He could go anywhere and show that he's in command with just that feather, literally, as a Native American. But here with his staff and his feather, he's fully tribal that way and showing his authority, just like the Emperor does with his staff. And he's standing here with the buffalo, and it shows his authority. The fact that he can stand with an ancestor and for his people. So all of his ancestors are standing with him, basically. And I want to let you know that that's what's going on for you. You're not alone. Your staff and I forgot what that's called, your crown, these are hard-earned, just as these are hard-earned. And what you've done as a spiritual warrior is crowning, okay? It is a crowning definition. And you literally have authority now because of what you've been through. And I want to say that the world should be proud of you for the work that you've done. And thank you. So next we have the Hermit card. Because this card is where we do our healing, isn't it? This is the card where we go within, and I don't mean just within ourselves. We go within every battle. We relive every battle. We go inside of every one of them like we're traveling. But we're not alone. Again, we bring our staff and we bring our light. Okay? Our light is made up of both the energy of the high priestess and of the magician. So you have all the creative energy, you have all the protection, you're balanced, you have wisdom, you have knowledge. That's what you have attacked or defended. Okay? That is what you have used to defend all of this harm, all of this negativity in the world that has come at you and others that you've defended. And here is the Vision Quest version, and it is the spiritual warrior. And you can see this warrior, his horse is painted for war. He is in his regalia. He's ready. And not only that, but he has his hawk over his shoulder. Okay, looking out for him. Where is he going? This one is a spiritual warrior. He's going into spiritual battle with his guide. Okay, his ancestors, his guide, and his trophy. And he's winning. Okay, he's winning, and he's literally taking flight in the spirit realm. In vision for victory. Okay, this warrior wins every battle, and so do you. And now so do you. You've gone through so much. You've had all kinds of spiritual gifts awakened for you. And that is why we're pulling the High Priestess here. Because you've achieved balance and knowledge. Okay? You have. You've achieved it. You've achieved all the wisdom and secrets and mysteries and intuition. You've learned to trust your intuition. You are guided by it. Okay? You've learned to trust yourself. Where you used to walk in blindly, you don't do that anymore. You know your exits before you enter a room now. Good for you. And the card, the same card in the Vision Quest Tarot, is the Medicine Woman. I love this card because she's on her spiritual medicine journey right here. And I absolutely love it. She has the kite in flight behind her. And this kite bird has two meanings, okay? So for some spiritual beliefs, the kite bird represents messengers or windows to the divine. And in others, it could represent omens. Yeah, that are bringing you a divine message. Either way, you're getting a vision of truth with this kite. Okay, who's usually in flight, by the way. It spends a lot of its life in flight. So soaring above everything, seeing it all. Absolutely. And you can see here, this medicine woman is a mother, and she is decorated with her medicine and so on. In the card book, it said medicine wheel, but I don't see that on her earrings. I'll have to look harder to see if I can find it. But she's absolutely a beautiful representation of having that intuition, being one with your intuition, and that is who you are now. You don't just walk around, getting a few little feels about what you're around. No. Now you soar above all of that like the kite, and you see everything. Everything. That is what you've gained from how they've treated you. They had no idea. They had no idea that you would come out of this with this much knowledge and this many gifts and this much power. But you have. And I'm so proud of you. So I want to say to you, warrior, you were never meant to break. Every attack was a preparation. Okay? Every dark night expanded your light. All of your light. You are here to show others that survival is possible and victory is real. So what is your calling as a seasoned spiritual warrior? The sun shines after the storm, and you are called to be a hope for others, to guide, to uplift, to show the way, to have strength in your emotions. Your story is medicine. Your present is a lighthouse for those still battling their shadows. So I want you to trust your intuition, medicine woman, because it's been tested and proven. Your scars are your strength. Not your shame. You're here to set fierce boundaries, okay? You've earned them. The enemy fears your resilience now. The enemy knows that you're resilient. The enemy knows that you have achieved this power. And they would be afraid of any one of these masteries, but you've achieved them all. So I want you to go forward saying this to yourself today. I am protected. I am powerful. I am a spiritual warrior of light. So warriors, if this resonates for you, share your story below. I would love to hear it. Your testimony could be someone's lifeline today. And subscribe for more messages, for more battle-tested messages, for more exposure of the enemy. And let's build a community here of spiritual warriors who lift up and protect each other. And thank you for your service. Blessings.